Look at this blueprint. 39 stories of concrete and glass packed onto just 3.6 acres of land. This is codenamed Vajrahalli, a hyper-dense structural anomaly hitting the Kanakapura Road corridor. Welcome back to Ooru Estates, where we strip away the glossy builder brochures to give you the unedited ground reality of Bengaluru real estate. Today, we are putting this high-rise under our consulting microscope. Here is our data roadmap for the next few minutes. We are tearing through the project overview, breaking down the true location and metro truths, dissecting the 30,000 square foot clubhouse and amenities, calculating the actual rupees 2.7 crore plus pricing, and delivering our final Ooru verdict. Is this South Bengaluru's next luxury hotspot? Or are you paying a massive premium for vertical density? Let's pull up the data store sheets. Codename Vajrahalli sits precisely 1 kilometer from the Vajrahalli metro station on Namma Metro's Green Line extension and roughly 2.8 kilometers from the Kanakapura Road. If you are tracking the core healthcare and retail networks of South Bengaluru, you are looking at exactly 3 kilometers to Konakunte Cross and the Forum South Western Mall. 7 kilometers to Manipal Hospital JP Nagar and 6 kilometers to Delhi Public School South. For external macro connectivity, the Nikes Road junction is 2.5 kilometers from your gates, giving you a controlled access bypass corridor to Electronic City in under 25 to 30 minutes. Now, let's look at the micro market context. Where does this project sit in the current Bengaluru real estate cycle? Kanakapura Road is no longer an emerging asset class. It has entered a phase of mature structural consolidation. We have moved past the speculative phase to metro run-up of 2021 and the rapid end-user inventory absorption peaks of 2024. Today, in 2026, land parcels directly abutting the main arterial road are completely exhausted. This explains the structural engineering choices you are seeing here. To make a tight 3.6 acre parcel financially viable at a base price crossing rupees 14,500 per square foot, the developer is forced to build vertically rather than horizontally, pushing a massive 2B plus G plus 39 load into the sky to maximize capital velocity on a restricted footprint. But as a consultant, I am not here to just show you the panoramic views of the Vajrahalli forest line from the 39th floor. Let's talk about the operational ground realities you will face once you move in. Water infrastructure dependency. The Vajrahalli and Kanakapura aquifers sit in a notoriously high TDS belt. Like most vertical developments along this corridor, this project will rely heavily on deep borewells and external tankers supply chains until the BWSSB Kaveri Phase 5 stabilization smoothly services every micro pocket. Factor in long-term water treatment plant maintenance costs directly into your monthly maintenance budget. The Kanakapura bottleneck. While the widening of Kanakapura Road has fundamentally improved the macro commute, the immediate approach lanes leading into secondary village roads can become severe bottlenecks. During peak morning and evening hours, the single lane discharge points filtering traffic from high density projects onto the main highway experience significant queuing delays. If you are signing an EOI token for a premium 3 BHK starting at rupees 2.7 crores, you aren't just buying 1,950 square feet of vitrified flooring. You are buying into a high density vertical ecosystem. Time for the Ooru Estates rapid fire tech check. Let's skip the marketing adjectives and look directly at the structural load files for codename Vajrahalli. Elevator to unit distribution. We are tracking two isolated blocks rising to a structural peak of 2B plus G plus 39 floors. The vertical circulation strategy uses 4 high-speed passenger elevators plus 1 service elevator per tower. With only 260 total units spread across the master footprint, that breaks down to a highly efficient 1:52 elevator to unit ratio. Wait times during peak morning dispatch will be minimal, even from the 39th floor. Master canvas density. The brochure lists approx 80% open spaces, Keep your eyes sharp here. On a total site footprint of just 3.6 acres, that leaves roughly 2.8 acres of open ground canvas. Because the developer went vertical instead of sprawling horizontally, you get a clean, uncrowded layout. But remember, the actual absolute park acreage is boutique, not a massive township layout. Clubhouse loading. The project incorporates a 30,000 square feet standalone clubhouse. For 260 families, that yields an exceptional allocation of 115 square foot of recreational space per household, far outclassing high density projects where that metric drops below 30 square foot. Now let's execute the investor math. If you are buying here in 2026, you are entering at a premium pre-launch base price of Rs 14,500 per square foot plus 4 floor rises, car parks and statutory taxes. Let's cross-examine this with the immediate micro market reality. Standard completed premium ready to move assets in the immediate Vajrahalli Mallasandra pocket, including other premium setups like Purva Highland or nearby Shobha Arena, are actively trading in the open secondary market between Rs 10,000 to 13,000 per square foot. This means you are paying a forward-looking launch premium of roughly 15% to 25% over existing ready stock. For a standard 2000 square foot 3 BHK, your all-inclusive capital deployment crosses Rs 3.10 crores to Rs 3.30 crores. To make this math pencil out on cash flow, let's calculate the projected gross rental yield. A premium large format 3 BHK in this specific pocket commands a strong corporate family rental baseline of Rs 65,000 rupees to 75,000 rupees per month due to direct walkability access to the Green Line Metro. Let's look at the numbers. Look at these percentages. At an average yield of 2.6%, this is fundamentally an end user play or a long horizon capital preservation play, not a high velocity rental yield engine. Because you are buying at the absolute structural peak of the Kanakapura Road cycle, your entry price point limits rapid short-term capital compounding. You are paying for the low density family count, the elite 39 floor panoramic view clearance over the Vajrahalli tree canopy, and pure layout efficiency. If your goal is maximizing monthly cash flow, this math tells us to look elsewhere. But if you want a premium, highly controlled community with a stellar elevator to unit ratio right next to a metro spine, the premium might just make sense for your family. Let's strip away the marketing adjectives and execute a raw, unfiltered asset breakdown for Codename Vajrahalli. Let's look at the pros. First, you are tracking a rock solid 1:52 elevator to unit ratio. For a 39-story tower, this is an excellent engineering configuration that keeps peak wait times down. Second, because the developer went vertical on a compact 3.6 acre footprint, you get an impressive 80% open canvas on the ground with zero crowding. Third, with a 30,000 square foot clubhouse servicing only 260 families, you are looking at a boutique premium enclave with zero township chaos. But who is this project not for? Let's talk about the deal breakers. If your career path is anchored in Manatha Tech Park in the north or ITPL and Sarjapur in the east, this project is a flat out operational mistake. Even with immediate access to Namma Metro's Green Line, your daily vehicular commute to those employment hubs will easily breach 75 to 100 minutes each way. Furthermore, if you are expecting a massive sprawling suburban township with running tracks and retail complexes inside the gates, you will be deeply disappointed. This is an exclusive vertically dense high-rise play, not an open acreage master community. If your lifestyle isn't strictly tethered to South Bengaluru or the Electronic City Corporate Corridor via the Nice Road Junction, you are paying a massive Rs 14,500 per square foot. launch premium for a location that won't match your everyday commute. Let's wrap this up with the cold data. At a pre-launch price crossing rupees 14,500 per square foot, Codename Vajrahalli is not a casual investment or a blind speculative play. By putting a massive 2B plus G plus 39 story vertically load on just 3.6 acres, the developer has optimized a compact land parcel into a low unit density, elite vertical enclave of only 260 households. You are paying a substantial launch premium for an unmatched 1:52 elevator to unit distribution, zero township crowd, and immediate proximity to the Metro Green Line spine. But as your real estate consultant, I need to know your perspective on this structural trade-off. If you had a rupees 2.70 crores to rupees 3.20 crores budget to deploy along the Kanakapura Road corridor today, what is your move? Are you choosing option A, dropping your capital into a highly efficient ultra high-rise boutique dual tower play like this with low family counts and immediate metro walkability? Or are you choosing option B, staying away from the vertical density and moving slightly outward to buy into a sprawling multi-acre horizontal township with massive green buffers, even if it means higher family concession? If you're interested in this project and want to submit your EOI, reach out to our booking desk at the number on your screen right now. This is a completely free service, zero brokerage and zero consultancy fees for all our viewers. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more unfiltered Bengaluru real estate data. I'm your host from Ooru Estates and I'll see you in the next one.